How can we know the purpose of life?
You will not know your purpose of life straight away. I never knew my purpose of life. Nobody knows purpose of life in the beginning. But as you go about in your life, you will understand your particular purpose of life. Halfway through, you will understand. By the time you reach 30 or 40s, you will understand really the purpose of life. Then you want, yes, I want to do my purpose of life. As a young lady or young boy, you can't know your purpose of life. You want to be successful in your life, that's all. But as you proceed in your life, then you know, I am meant for something else. Not for what I am doing right now. So at that time, the purpose of life comes in. In the beginning, life only comes in, not purpose of life. You want to live a life, happy life, fulfilled life, successful life. Afterwards comes purpose of life. Halfway through life, you will encounter your purpose. And you will discover your purpose. Questions come about what is my purpose of life. I am living, I am happy, I got a family, I am successful in my money. Everything I wanted I have achieved, but I don't know what is my purpose of life. At that time, the purpose of life comes in. Are you worried about your purpose of life right now? No, you are not. You want life, that's all. Isn't it? After a few years, you will really come to purpose of life. Wait until that time to know about your own purpose of life. Until that time, live happily, healthily, contentedly, even without knowing the purpose of life. After some time, you will encounter the purpose of life. Then you will sacrifice everything else for the purpose of life. Buddha was a king's son, isn't it? He was married and everything was nice, but he was not happy with himself. He did not know what was the purpose of life, isn't it? But one day he said, enough of my life, I want something else. He left his palace and went away. Okay. Then he meditated for 5.5 years. Then he knew his purpose. His purpose was to teach the whole world. As a king's son, he did not know his purpose. When he left his palace, he did not know the purpose. After he completed 5.5 years of meditation, then he knew his purpose. That his purpose is to teach the whole world. And that's what he did. Isn't it? Same thing happens to everybody. Midway in the life, you will understand about purpose of life. You are not at that particular level, isn't it? Yeah. But someday you will come to that. You will come into a situation where you want your purpose of life. It happened to me in my case. I was working in a company, fertilizer company. I was having everything, but I was not happy in my company. I knew that I am meant for something else. I knew that I am meant for teaching the whole world, not working in a company for some money. No, selling fertilizers, no. But I was doing that. I was not happy with that. But I know someday it will happen to me. I will realize my purpose of life. For the past 30 years, I am realizing my purpose of life, to teach the whole world. This kind of turn of events will come to every soul. For every soul, the purpose of life is different. For Mahatma Gandhi, what was the purpose of life? Not meditation, liberating the country, isn't it? For Gavaskar, the purpose of life is cricket, not liberating the country, right? For M.S. Subbulakshmi, the purpose of life is to sing. So everybody will have a different purpose of life. But everybody will realize the purpose of life. And for that, they will sacrifice everything else and get fulfillment through the purpose of life.